So I'm Rachel Zink, and I am a Cancer Companions facilitator for the past 4 years, and also a kidney cancer survivor.
And my name's Jenny Ritzert, and I was a participant in the Seeing God on Your Cancer Journey group earlier this year.
In the spring, yeah.
Well, my husband, Mark Ritzert, was diagnosed with pancreatic cancer last year in August 2017, and he had some rough hospital stays in August and September. They did 5 different procedures to put in biliary duct stents, and they just weren't cooperating. He had just a really rough time, and during that time, I know a lot of people asked if there was anything that they could do to help, anything that we needed, family, friends, and I just really didn't want to burden anyone. But I did take up an offer from a friend. We were in a small group together at our church, and I asked her if she could just sit with Mark while I went home to shower, because I hadn't showered in about 4 days. And it was just such a supportive group. I know when I came home and I told Mark, "Hey honey, I signed us up for this this group, this support group, and it's going to be great." He was not really super thrilled, like, yay.
Yeah.
He agreed to go every other week.
But I think it's beautiful to see how the exercises and the discussion really blessed you and helped you to verbalize really what was already in your heart and part of that cancer journey, and help bring some of that out.
Absolutely. When he went back into the ICU, I was calm and strangely not really worried. I just thought he'd made it through so much, and he'd been to ICU. This was his 3rd time, and they were just going to fix everything and he would be fine. And what I believe to be part of the benefits of going through this support group and helping us be able to talk to God was when I saw him, I was able to remain calm, and I knew that it wasn't going to turn out, the way we had hoped. And then he passed, but it was, a gift from God for us to all be there with him when he left this earth. And I'm just so grateful that we were able to go through this journey, this book, and still have the support group that we have. The ladies and I meet now once a month for a dinner, and we catch up, see how everyone's doing, what their treatment's like, and what's the next thing for them, and just try to lift each other up in prayer, and it's been wonderful to have them to lean on.
It was wonderful to watch the group dynamic as you all would kind of wrestle with some things. It was okay, and it was a safe space to say, I feel this way today. There was no minimizing or there or, slap a verse on it. It was really just, we're going to get this out in the open. We're going to talk about this, and maybe we won't solve it today, but I'll feel a little better because I let it out. And it was good to see you all supporting each other through those difficulties.
I totally agree. The part at the end where we would talk about what our prayers, concerns for the week would be, and it could be Lisa has a scan, or someone else has a test coming up, and or they're traveling out of town, or something's going on with family. And so whatever it was good to be able to hold those folks in prayer throughout the week, and know that they were holding you in prayer.
And it was good to pray about the normal things, like the trip, or those other little things they're looking forward to. It's not just about the cancer, it's about what else is going on in our life and lifting that up.
Right, because life is still going on. Yeah, I think it was a great idea to come as a couple, although Mark might not have been too thrilled about it at first. I know that he got so much out of it. I actually, that reminds me of something I wanted to read. This was something that Mark wrote, and it was one of the exercises where it says, make a list on the next page of all the battles you've already won against cancer. Pull from the physical, emotional, and spiritual examples given above and add a few of your own. So Mark wrote, I survived chemo, 5 stents, radiation. I do stuff. Go out with friends, to the gym, play music, walk the dog, ride bike, meaning his Harley. I am still enjoying life and appreciate every day. I have cancer, but it doesn't have me. I am closer to Jenny, closer to God, and closer to my siblings and kids. I have felt God's presence and love like never before. I think, there were parts of the group where there was a question that you may pose to all of us, and I would feel like maybe that was something that would be better heard from Mark, and so I would kind of stay back a little bit and let him speak up, and which he would do. And it was good for me to hear those things, like what he was learning through all of this, or just what his opinions or what he was feeling, and vice versa. I think it was good for him to hear what I was going through too, because it's not like we would sit at home and ask each other these questions, right? But through this, we were able to have a lot of difficult conversations that a lot of couples really should just have, not just because you're faced with, life-threatening disease. So it was very beneficial.
For more information or to find a Cancer Companion support group near you, visit our website at www.cancer-companions.org.